What's going on, folk? In this video, we're gonna be rocking on 3 different cars. You know what I'm saying? Should I give away which ones? Man, I'll be real. The thumbnail probably got all of them in it anyways. So yeah, we're gonna do the S13, my wife's Integra, and my wife's Supra. So if you wanna see some cool things, stick around, check it out. And after the intro, you already know.
The tables turned, reel it back one time. Okay, don't touch.
It's so tremendous.
Tony Todd. Yo, I be the mic smoker.
Some gamble like a blackjack, rolling the dice. Hundreds in my bag, just to cover my vice. Niggas throwing shade, trying to block the daylight. Money don't make you real, that's all my life. Money don't make you real, that's all my life. Had to pop a pill, hop on the mic. Lot of shit that deal with, but we be alright. I'm a lion in the field, I ain't no mice. Won't play with you in real life, niggas softer than cotton. It don't matter if you photo, they gon' still count your pockets. I'ma keep on chasing these millions, niggas, they crack riding. Glasses from Louis Vuitton, they ain't come from Cavalli. I go Ricky, I go Balenci. Used to rock the Nardi. Be overseas, I'm in my D, with baby massaging my body. It's the real blue Scotty when we smoke lottie-dottie. When gonna get high, he high like 2 Scotty Hottie. It's gonna be a bill for me to perform at your party. I can't do no deals at all, I don't wanna bargain. Bitch, some gamble like a blackjack, rolling the dice. Rollin' hundreds in my bag, just to cover my vice. Niggas throwing shade, trying to block the daylight. Money don't make you real, that's all my life. Money don't make you real, that's all my life. Had to pop a pill, hop on the mic. Lot of shit that deal with.
Holler at your boy. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, check me out. So this is something that has been driving me crazy for a while, and it's pretty stupid to be honest with you, but the steering wheel in the S13 has been driving me crazy, and I realized I need to kind of get you a light so you can see. Because it's hard to tell in the video, but when I got the steering wheel, I had a bunch of cracks in the paint, and it's my personal belief that at some point somebody, because it was a used steering wheel, somebody sprayed something on top, had a reaction with what was below, and then that's what made it all wrinkly, but it still dried and it still did its thing, but it had crazy lines in it and a bunch of weird bullshit, you know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, all right, come on down here with me. This is where we're gonna be. Yeah, hold up, damn, hold up. There we go, sham. It's shining, right? It's not perfect, but you know, in order to like, do this in a way that makes it actually like to be as good as possible, you're gonna have to fucking powder, you're gonna have to either powder coat it, actually just do this. There we go. Yeah, you'd have to actually probably powder coat this, or what I would need to do is sand or blast all the paint off of this and spray a specific type of epoxy or primer, special primer that'll bond to aluminum on here, and then paint this on top afterwards. I went for the more simple route, simple option, make it look way nicer than it did. I won't lie, I use SEM Trim Black, which is a fantastic product, and it's a little bit darker, which I like, but the shininess, which I like normally for the steering wheel, I wish it wasn't so shiny. But you know, that's kind of where we're at with that shit, folks. Let me roll this up a little, shout it. Hold on. So yeah, kind of weird, but you know, that's kind of what it is. I think overall the steering wheel looks really nice. So now it's, you know, it just always drove me nuts. Like I couldn't have this, like I had this steering wheel with like these just nasty cracks and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever. And it's weird because like a lot of times stuff like that doesn't really bother me, but you know what I'm saying? Here we are. Also, I like to add this. I want to put this on that steering wheel, but this won't let me do that. And I have to assume it's because I have an NRG short hub and I need to have some kind of different hub or something. Like, I don't know, like it doesn't like go in there and stay. And then I don't want it to go in there and stay if I can't take it back out. I mean, let me phrase that. You want to go in and stay, which that won't. But if, yeah, it has to do something with the way I think the housing shaped or something, but you know, the wheel's super thin, that's really deep. So it's meant to click onto something different. And it kind of sucks because like, I think it'd look really nice in the car if I had that in there. So either I need to buy like a different style one or I don't know, something else maybe, like, I don't know what, but yeah, we're gonna see, you know what I'm saying? So let's check out the next thing. We're gonna skip the S13. When I skip it, obviously you're around for it, but we're gonna hop on the next car. You know what I'm saying, little shawty?
She loving it, she loving it, she loving it. She keep telling me to stay, she know I gotta go. I might tell her a joke, but I never tell her a lie. I told her pick a side, tell her mama hear my line. No hesitation. She ain't got no patience, already want a vacation. Only been fucking like 2 months, she already thinking about moving in. Who she thinks she fucking with? She must think I'm a whole trick. Jocelyn, but my dinner came from Rick though. I can't leave my house without my Glock. I keep the She love it here, she ain't going nowhere. She love it here, she ain't going nowhere. She love it here, she ain't going nowhere.
Leather Louis sweater, I can never sweat her. Blowing up a phone, man, you gotta do better. A hoe gon' be a hoe, so you might as well let her. I'ma keep it B, you know the other 3 letters. Rolls Royce coloring in, I ain't gotta say nothing. I ain't get no pickup line, my car gon' make the hoe get in. She gon' get a piece of the pie, I never cut her in. You ain't never broke a bitch, you too busy cuddling. Break her heart and fuck a friend, fresher than a peppermint. This that pimp shit, I make her never fall in love again. Ballin' on these hoes, but I ain't keepin' scope. You know my game cold, I'm from the North.
Yeah, I'm chopping, rockin' 4G auto rounds though. Big player, but I gotta keep me a slam hoe. My Jocelyn, but my dinner came from Rick though. I can't leave my house without my Glock. I keep the She love it here, she ain't going nowhere. She love it here, she ain't going nowhere. She love it here, she ain't going nowhere.
Go pimp, got them panties dropping, got them panties dropping. I could change your life, so don't act like I ain't got no options. All of them niggas is microscopic compared to a real pimp. Hot-headed or cold-blooded or warm-hearted, they still simp. Hoes be making mad attempts to fuck up a nigga's dope, cause they only wanna get rich quick, so they ride on the back of my coat. Hey, twerking and popping, head bobbing. Soon as she dropping, she doing no hand, like she was riding a bike. My bitch ain't vibe, but she could be on command. Top-notch hoes, get the
Last thing, the Supra. No, not the last thing. I forget the order in which I put doing the video in. We'll find out. So the Supra, we did some brakes, and I'm gonna tell you like this. It's kind of a pain in the ass, you know what I'm saying? But also, it's not that bad at the same time. The Supra, a few years ago, we put brake pads in the car because the original pads were so bad, it kept turning the wheels black. Like you would wash the wheels and the wheels would be black, literally like by the end of the day of you driving. Like the dust was crazy, right? So after a couple years, I'm like, you know what? It's probably time to change them out anyways. And, you know, we're sick of trying to clean the wheels constantly and shit, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, between like everything else, like normal shit, I'm like, well, let's see if we can get like a better pad and also one that doesn't have so much damn dust produced. So we got the best pad for still working as well as it can, because it is a Supra. You do want it to stop really good and then produce the least amount of dust possible. So I think we got like ceramic pads, right? Maybe metallic. So anyways, ceramic or metallic pads, who knows? Long story short, she's driving the car for, you know, a few years, and then a couple weeks ago, she's like, hey, the car is, you know, braking really funny, and I don't really like the way this is happening in the car. It kind of sounds fucked up. And I'm like, all right, you know, let me take it for a drive, see how it goes. Drove it, and I'm like, okay, we're past the point in the rotors where we've passed the zone. Like, we've used too much rotor up, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so whatever. So you see, you know, put some drill and slaughter rotors on that thing, bust it out, let's shout it, you know what I'm talking about. But if you look close, the blades are going this way on the front, and in the rear, the blades are going this way. Now, for those of you that don't know about drilled and slotted rotors, the direction of the blades do not matter. It's the direction of the vanes in the rotor. And rotors will be labeled left side, right side, respectively. You know what I'm saying? So when I got it, it was, this is the left side, and I double checked to make sure on my, not only my order, but where, yeah, like on my receipt for my order, which part number is left, which part number is right. So the fronts go the forwards direction, and the rears are going like the way they should go. You know what I'm saying? So if you, those of you that watch that caught on to that, that's the reason for it. You know what I'm saying? So in the future, if you ever do rotors and pads and stuff like that, just know that the direction of the things don't matter. It's the direction of the vanes inside, the way the manufacturer of the brakes wants them to go. So pay attention to that kind of stuff in the future. You know what I'm saying? Also, last but not least about the car, I gotta be real, I think it's kind of crazy, but the car stops way better. And don't get me, and I don't mean like I understand drill and slotted rotors or performance rotors in general, and I understand that, like, how do I put it? Like, I understand the purpose of drilled and slotted is for harder braking and like more track use, you know what I'm saying, more abuse, you know what I'm saying, to dissipate heat and, you know, allow for cooling, stuff like that. What I'm saying is, just from a daily driver standpoint, just under normal braking, normal conditions, the car already stops way better. So with that being said, I might put some drill and slotted rotors on my Lincoln Town Car, dog. On the lowrider, might catch me a little something, you know what I'm saying? No, just kidding. But no, I say this thing right here is, I say it's pumping, it's jumping, and it's rocking, you know what I'm saying? So I may clean this car up for my girl, maybe not, we'll see. But I'm thinking about maybe taking this car to the track. So if you want to see this car go to the drag strip, holler at your boy, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, and that's how life gonna be. But for the most part, you know, pretty straightforward, nothing crazy, you know what I'm saying? Rotor swap, and then just making sure everything still works. And then, you know, I think technically speaking, you're supposed to break in the rotors too, to bite the pad into the rotor. I kind of just gave it like a nice light drive around the town, told my girl, hey, every time you drive it, just be easy on the brakes. When you come to a stoplight, leave it in neutral so you don't like bite the pad and like put a spot in the rotor. Just give it a chance to get acclimated, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I went with that shit. You know what I'm talking about, little baby? All right, folks, I'm gonna be switching up how I be doing this. You know what I'm saying? So what do we got here? Got my girl's Integra. Hold on, move some things for you. Got my wife's Integra right here. Boom, check it out, looking right, looking tight, you already know. And the car, you know, knock on wood, runs and drives great, everything works. However, it overheats now. Why does it overheat? Well, one of the coolant hoses somewhere splits and, I don't know, does something it's not supposed to do. So that's my assumption. I'm sticking to it, you know what I mean? So with that, We got an all new aluminum radiator, not one of those like 3-inch thick ones, nothing crazy, just a basic generic, just aluminum version of what's already in there. So it'll still work really well, but it should be a lot stronger than what's in there now. The radiator in there now shouldn't be an issue whatsoever, but just in case, you know what I'm saying, whatever. We don't need all the coolant hoses, but I got all the coolant hoses because like it's like $60 with hose clamps. So we're gonna rock it like that. Also, you already know, got the blue coolant jumping in, and probably do a couple of things with the car while we're at it, but for the time being, the most important thing to do first is the coolant section. So stick around and check me out, let's shout it.
Griselda.
It's the butcher. Yo.
See you back at me.
Gave my life to the game, had my mama concerned, and made a call when she saw when I got in return. Broke my flow down, they still can't describe it in words. And all the work they say they put in, I gotta confirm. Put my hood in diamonds so you know how my block did it. Gun come with a Carfax, you know who I shot with it. Shot with us, you know me and my niggas. Cribs not furnished till a garage get a drop in it. And now I want nothing for free. They ain't know me then, bet they check it now. The best player getting drafted in the 7th round. I learned rules from the streets and wrote them lessons down. I know 155,000 weigh like 7 pounds. Said I'ma be a legend soon, shit I'm a legend now. That's real shit. Said I'ma be a legend soon, I'm a legend now. Yeah, 50,000 in the drawer at the W with some bitches. And every time I score, it's a W for the villains. I'm somewhere in the hood, elbow rubbing with all the dealers, saying because of you, we ain't been as comfortable in a minute. I beat a lot of charges, this money you got a part in. I'm a boss, so my hoes too bougie for Olive Garden. Rap circles round niggas, that's my department. Put a block in the trunk soon as I got tired of talking. Money don't make you solid, it just make you 10 times more of the person you are before you got it. And all my jewels VIP drunk, where it's crowded, and I can't call the bitch by a name, cause I forgot it. Let's go. Said I'ma be a legend soon, shit I'm a legend now. That's real shit. Said I'ma be a legend soon, I'm a legend now. Yeah, who can I depend on? Marry the game and death my in-laws. Feds don't got no mercy for a big dog. Kite from my man, he said I'm at where I deserve to be. Jammed up, he about to take a plea for a 30-piece. My heart dropped when they put them TNT fans up. Now we getting caught by them TMZ cameras. Barely made it, we succeeded with the least chances. My team got a will strong enough to beat cancer.
All right, we got the mid something update, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. So, like any good project, even though we're doing the radiator and all the hoses and shit, we got a little side project. We have a little side action, you know what I'm saying? The type of shit your mama like to give up, feel me? So anyways, so I placed these 2 O-rings on this little guy here for the AC system. And to be fair, these are the ones I took out, and these feel really good. So at some point, these may have already been changed. But replace those 2 guys as you seen with your eyes. Check the Schrader valve here. Schrader valve looking good, feeling good. That actually looks like it's brand new. Check these little spots here in the AC compressor, pulled them out, cleaned them up, put them back in. Those actually seem to also be nice O-rings as well. And check this guy here. This Schrader valve is definitely an original Schrader valve, definitely old. I just changed it out. It did seem to leak a little bit from there. So what I had done was off camera, took this, shove it in here, pressurize the system some kind of what, put the Schrader valve back in there, spray soap and water everywhere just to see if any bubbles pop off the jump off. And just here is the only place that seemed to do it. Hopefully, that's all she wrote, you know what I'm saying? To make a long story short, maybe a short story long, feel me? This car never had working AC. When I bought it from the guy, I said, hey, does the AC work? He said, nah, let's shawty, it don't work. I said, okay. He said he charges it, and then next day it's dead. I'm like, all right, cool, it means it's a leak, right? Now, I kind of, since I'm at this kind of current position, I kind of wanted to basically, since I had a little bit more access, a little bit more room, you know, it's like I can just do it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like a little more clearance, check some O-rings, check some shit. As you can see, got a huge box of O-rings here at the moment. So it's like, yeah, you know what I mean? That's how we kind of rock it with this shit, right? So yeah, we're gonna get some things popping. Now with that, since you right here with me, come on with me. As you watched earlier, I took these hoses, and I kind of mocked them up just to make sure I have the correct hoses. Because when you order a hose kit, even though it's an Integra, the LS motor versus like a GSR motor, I believe like the water neck directions are different, or I think like the location's a little bit different, stuff like that. So even like these hoses here, I was just checking to make sure, one, I had the whole, because I bought the full hose kit here, right? So I was trying to make sure that like I had all the hoses I need inside here and all these other pieces in here and whatever the case is. I do also have a new temperature sensor, which I think is not the correct one, tight. And that's for the fan though, so I could always just jump it so it always stays on permanently. This is a new thermostat, so I got to change that too, which you'll be witnessing here shortly. So we're just gonna do a little upgrade type joint, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I think that's all we're gonna rock. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, it's dirty in here, it's crusty, I know, I get it. I can't stand it, I hate it. My Civic, oh, poor girl's back there right now. We'll get that to another time. I don't know if it's gonna be like this video or a previous video or a video after. I don't know where it's gonna land just yet, but gotta give you some updates on that car. So she's kind of back there. Still works, don't worry, she still works, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, in the meantime, while that car is kind of doing its thing, I need to get my girls Integra fucking rocking. And if I can get the AC to at least rock for like 6 months, then I say it's pretty damn good. I mean, obviously if it's longer, that's even better, but if I can get the AC to fucking pump and jump, then that means like she can stop driving her Supra so much, which has ridiculous miles on it. It's insane how many miles that car has right now. So she can go back to driving this more often, more reliably, then, you know what I'm saying, with air conditioning, then that means, you know, like it's worth putting in the money for like some window tint, which the car, they look better without them, but being that the car is not, car could use it, you know what I'm saying? Old car, if I replace all the AC components, the car would probably pump frost AC, but we're not exactly there yet. Oh, just want to quickly add that while pulling the radiator, there's actually a bar that goes in the condenser that goes from the top side here, and it prevents it from doing that kind of fun stuff. However, there's a manager. As you can see, it's yeah, it doesn't want to stay anymore. So this work, oh, and this either. Yeah, feel me? What you think? What you think? You checking it? All right, my man right here, you already know. That's the mechanic, the manager, top dog around here, or top cat, whatever you want to call him. So yeah, let's keep things pumping and jumping and rocking. Feel me?
Yeah, hey. I'm dealing with a lot of problems, don't know if y'all can relate. Feeling like ride wave, I got a lot on my plate. And I can really use a stress reliever, cause where I'm from they catching bullets like the best receivers. The choppers singing like Justin Bieber. The most effective leaders have closed mouths and open ears. Like the Nile, I could flow for years. I really got my own sneaker, used to shop at Sears. Rap niggas lying through they teeth, though these are not veneers. Skipping through the airport, but soon we'll hop on Lears. I conquer fears, running up them M's and dry my mama tears. I love Jim Carrey, but don't fuck with yes men. I need honest ears when in the studio. Turn down the movie roll to finish the album. I pray the outcome is good. Clayton Bigsby, I done took a nigga out of the hood. Carrying water, chopping the wood, but you gon' always have motion if the product is good. Lord knows, it's crazy how I can just text Hove and run plays on the weekend. It's more than just XOs. When I dropped my first album, was nervous, my chest froze. Plans gon' be executed like niggas on death row. Bought a new fucking crib, but that shit is an escrow. Cut my credit score low as my self-esteem, but I grow. It's a yellow beam when I glow. I have mellow dreams when I smoke. To my fellow kings, keep the hope. I think Elohim that I woke up this morning, acting wild like a black amount. We smoked the opponent. I prayed and hoped for this moment, and if I post it, I own it. No cap for me. We get money like athletes, like the 8th man on the Wizards. That's more of a match for me. If we being completely honest, me and the mic got chemistry. Boy, I got this down to a science. I promise you, I ain't lying. Get love in every barrel. My niggas are very thorough. Wish a nigga would like Timmy, bro. Send him to fairy world. Never wore a Jerry curl like Mike Jack in the 80s. I might crash the Mercedes. My life flash from a baby. I reminisce on the daily. My penmanship, which they pay me. It's time to get the bacon. This shit is biscuits and gravy. Time to break fast. To keep it real, how long the fake last? New Year, same goal. Stay out the way and make cash. The competition, then we way past.
I need more real love and less fake laughs. Just let it breathe. Let it breathe.
Now put your hands in the sky,
Yeah.
feel the vibe.
Let it breathe.
Now put your hands in the sky, you feel the vibe.
Just let it breathe.
I need more real love and less fake laughs. The way this mean mug like a face mask. She give me real love with that fake ass.
All right, ain't gonna front. I am feeling a touch under the weather. Whether I'm sick or not, it's a different story. I'm not sure. However, no job is complete unless it's got a leak. So I'm gonna say, I mean, it's hard for me to capture. Where we go. So right here in the thermostat housing, can you see it? Yeah, barely. So in the thermostat housing, we got a little leak. Of course, after I bleed everything, do everything, get the shit popping, and put the expensive coolant in there, get it all fucking right and tight, and here we are leaking. I hate that shit so much. In my own defense, the thermostat that I bought, I didn't like the way the O-ring sealed to begin with because it didn't fit tight over the body of the thermostat. So I think that has a lot to do with why it's leaking now. Those bolts are definitely tight, I can assure you that. So it's like, I don't know, pain in the ass. Also, new discovery. So as I'm revving up the motor, trying to get it to bleed, you know, do its whole thing, you know what I'm saying, boom, whatever, I hear this noise and I'm like, uh-oh, the motor is revving fine and now it's not revving fine, what the fuck? And I look and I'm listening for the noise and I'm revving it up and I'm like, oh, it kind of sounds like a knock, but I know it's not a knock. So I'm looking around and I see the crank pulley doing this and I'm like, why is the crank pulley jiggling out of nowhere? Well, the crank pulley bolt came out with my fingers, so that's gonna be a new one, you know what I'm saying? This shit, like, for the Hondas, it's always the opposite. Like, these fuckers never come out, you know what I mean? And I'm pretty, I want to put like a dab of Loctite on this, but like, I'll be real, I've never had this happen. I've rarely seen this happen on Hondas. Like, usually this bolt snaps off in the crank versus it just falling out of it, you know what I mean? So I don't know how I'm gonna handle this in this situation yet, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, fuck, it's pretty scary. I ain't gonna front with shit, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's kind of where this is at, you know what I'm saying? Also, as you were watching the video too, got to see me, you know, fuck around the AC shit. I replaced these two O-rings here, like I said before, and then I didn't replace those because they felt pretty good and squishy, and then I replaced the Schrader valve here. So like, potentially, if I just charge the AC, if it stays sealing, it might just run it. Also, it's been raining constantly on and off. I'm under the tent still, so I'm kind of at the mercy of the rain a little bit, unfortunately, because I chose to do this outside for this exact reason. See what I'm saying? I already made a huge mess from that car because that car kept pushing oil out of the catch can and I kept dumping oil over my floor there. So rather than repeat that huge mess and get all that bullshit, all that crazy shit, that's where we're at, you know what I'm talking about? So what am I gonna do? Off camera, I'm gonna put that bolt back on. I'm gonna go to the store, I'm gonna buy another thermostat and then do it over. Also, I happened to find one that was like 10 degrees cooler, so mine as well, since I'm not running heat in this anyways. Okay, forget if I said it before, but I'm bypassing the heater core because these two hoses back here are super difficult to get to. And not only that, but if it's hard to get them on, it's gonna be hard. I mean, hard to get them off, it's gonna be hard to get them on and do the whole shit. So yeah, that's kind of how we rolling with shouty, you know what I'm saying? I'm not getting wet at the moment, but it's about to rain and there's a hole up in the top there. So all it's gonna do is just get more wet. So I'm gonna check in back with you, depending on how this video is. This could be the end of this part of the video, it could be the beginning part, I don't know yet. But we're gonna find out, let's shouty. Okay, so we got my wife's Integra, right? And it's looking good in the hood, and you already know that we really need to clean these wheels. So don't tell me I already know about little shouty, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get there when we get there, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, so check me out. we did radiator, all the new lines, all the coolant lines in it, because actually I can show you because I have it here. This is an aftermarket radiator. I'm assuming the original one at some point, because it's plastic, probably just cracked and broke, and it was replaced by an aftermarket Chinese one. And with that being said, there's actually no holes in the radiator. However, if you look real careful, that hole is not a circle. This is not circle anymore. Whether the bottom one's circular or not, I don't know either, but long story short and a short story long, the car has been working for a while, and then one day my girl's driving, you know, hour or so away, and she's like, hey, the car's overheating. And I'm just like, fuck, like, here we go with the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is it overheating? There's like 20 reasons, right? And I'm like, all right. She's like, yeah, I pulled over, let it cool down, I poured water in it, and I'm fucking rocking. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, the car, I knew it. It's got old hoses, and it's got an old radiator. The car's got 209,000 miles, so she's an old girl, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, you know, like, I can see it, you know what I'm saying? Like a little hose being broken, a little something going on, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna do all of it at once, you know what I'm saying? And initially, I bought that radiator fucking like 8 months ago for this car, and I forget why I bought it, but I'm like, it was a good deal, it's cheap, you know, whatever. And like I said in the video before, it wasn't a radiator that's like, you know, 3 inches thick and like super crazy. It's like a factory style replacement radiator, but just all aluminum. And the reason for that is because originally I wanted to be able to not overcool the car, which is kind of dumb to like how it sounds, because this car is not for going to the track, beating up and all that crazy shit. This car is for my girl, for it to look fucking tight, bang some corners if need be safe, have some AC, which so far, knock on wood, we fixed, and, you know, just look tight overnight, and then just get good gas mileage, let her ride around and have a good time. She fucking loves this car, right? So I'm like, all right, I want her to be able to use the heater and all that kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying, boom, whatever. But the problem is that those, I didn't show it in the video, and it's hard to convey it sometimes, but all the clamps, not all the clamps, a lot of the clamps in the back of the engine, so by the firewall, all that stuff, they have the clamps that you pinch and you remove. A lot of those clamps were so rusted, when you pinched them, the ends just fell off, so it left just the ring on there. And of course, you're like, oh, the ring would just fall off too, and it doesn't just fall off. So I struggled super hard with some of those in the back, and I ended up replacing all the lines except for the 2 heater core lines that go from the firewall. One goes to a valve that you pull a lever for, so it lets the fluid in to your core and your dashboard. And then the other one is the return that goes back to your engine. I wasn't about to fight those 2 things for, I don't know, 30 days, you know what I'm saying? Because they're tucked in the back corner. I mean, not in the back corner, like in the bottom center of the car. There's an intake manifold in the way, there's shit in the way, it's hard to get to. Plus, it's really hard to get something in there to squeeze those ends that are gonna break and then pull it out. So I'm just like, yo, I don't think I'm gonna fight this. So I just looped the system, so there's no more heat in the car right now, which is okay in Florida for the time being, because, you know, it gets hot in Florida more than it gets cold. So I mean, for the time being, we're gonna rock the shit with just no heater core, you know what I'm saying? None of that shit. And it's not something that I like to do, because I want to run like the whole system, but at the same time, that's kind of where the car's at, you know what I'm saying? More focusing on the AC working. And to be honest, it has full interior, so like in the wintertime, it probably won't be too cold to drive the car. Plus it's manual, so you're kind of moving around a lot. Florida's not like, I mean, Florida does get really cold, don't get me wrong, but like, it's not for that long, you know what I'm saying? You could probably rock like an extra sweatshirt inside the car and be straight, you know what I'm saying? For the winter time, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where we're at with this thing, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, car looks tight. Like, so far I've been driving it. I actually just the other day advanced the distributor a little bit, because I let my girl drive it, and she's like, man, she goes, because she had the AC on, she goes, man, the car feels like it lags really bad. I'm just like, and I'm like, this ain't a turbo car guy, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, all right. So I So I started driving the car every day. I'm like, all right, let me just try to like get what I can get and do what I can do. And I'm like, oh yeah, well, there's actually an aftermarket Chinese distributor on here. And technically those distributors, even though you would line it up back to like a factory timing mark, they're a lot of times off inside the distributor internally. So I just did a ultimate magic finger guess, and I just cracked the bolts loose and just cracked the distributor to the advance a little bit, tightened it back up, drove the car. Fucking drives fantastic. Not that the LS Integra is fast, you know what I'm saying? But flip side, it now drives with the AC on, which, you know, if you have one of these Hondas, you know as soon as the AC is on, you have like 60 horsepower, right? The car with the AC on now drives like it did before with the AC off. See what I'm saying? So like the car now drives good, and then with the AC off, it drives even better. I think I advanced it a little bit more than that, to be honest with you, but you know, I didn't check any timing numbers. I don't have a timing light, unfortunately. It's something I need to acquire amongst my tools in the future, you know what I mean? So yeah, long story short, maybe a short story long, like I always talk about, but yeah, I'd say she's rocking the Integra. It's pretty good. It's a lot quicker than it was before. It's not fast, obviously. We'll see how it goes on gas mileage. I've already driven it pretty far with the AC on, and so far the gas mileage still seems to be pretty good. So, you know, other key points to that is like I still have a stock fuel pump, stock injectors, stock fuel pressure regulator. It's like a lot of the stock shit in here in order to kind of maintain that. There's no bigger throttle bodies. There's no, you know what I'm saying, whatever. There's an intake on it, but like really it probably hurts power because it just sucking up all the hot air. So like I do want to do like a cold air intake, but like to be honest, it's really not necessary. It is perfectly fine the way it is. It's running, it's driving. The short ram intake is better than having like the whale dick style intake. So like I think it's doing just fine, you know what I'm saying? And she loves it. I love it. That car's cool as shit, you know what I'm saying? I've never had an Integra. I've always liked Integras, but your boy is an EK hatch kind of guy. And then there's, you know, one in there. So that's just how it is, little shouty. So yo, let's check out some more things. All right, so check me out. I don't know why I always say that, but that's where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? In this video, this is the end now. So I don't know what part is what with how and who. So anyways, it was getting a little bit dark. Your boy's out here walking around in fucking circles and shit, looking weird with all the neighbors and shit, you know what I'm saying? Not many neighbors, but you know, still looking weird. So anyways, say it's pretty cool, pretty successful video, just because, you know what I'm saying, making sure the Supra's fucking rocking, and the Integra, it fought me, you know what I'm saying? Like doing the lines is like, it's simple, but like doing the lines, and then like while I'm doing the lines, I do the AC at the same time, because like it just adds more to the list. I'm like, well, I'm already here, I might as well see if I can fuck with the AC a little bit and like get it popping and shit, which again, knock on wood, so far the AC is fucking rocking on that shit. But you know, I still, oh, you know what? I kind of want to bring it up right here. Is it? Yeah, this one. Yeah, look. Can you see that? Yeah, maybe a little bit. This here, when I put the thermostat, which is this guy, in this gasket, which is what's supposed to seal. Oh, hold on, let me put against something. Yeah, this gasket, which is supposed to seal, as you can see, I have a, as you can almost see, I have a pinch zone right here, right? So the first time I did that, it was leaking, and that's what it was leaking from. It's from the gasket being big. I put the thermostat housing on, cranked that vibe, and it pinched the gasket, made a little loop, and then she started leaking, and I'm just like, yo, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm not retarded. I know how to do this shit, you know what I'm saying? All right, whatever. So then I just went to the store and bought like the best one that I could. And the best one you can buy is a Honda one, but you can't buy that from the store. However, there are other companies that are like made in Japan or made in USA that have it fitting really well. So luckily I got a made in Japan O-ring, and I just bought a brand new thermostat, 170 degree thermostat for the Integra also while I was at it, to just drop temperature down, just so it would, you know, I want the car to have its best chances for everything that it possibly can have, you know what I'm saying? So drop the temperature about 10 degrees over factory, which is pretty nice, 170 versus 180. So yeah, it's doing good. You know what I'm saying? The 170 is for hotter climate cars like, you know, Florida, you know what I'm saying, type shit. The 180, 190s are for, you know, colder climate cars. Boy, like you in Canada, you better rock that 190 joint all day just so you got some kind of heat in them old ass cars. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you don't want to drive one of these cars in the wintertime, but, you know, in case you do and in case you balling, you know what I'm saying? That was interesting. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoy this video. Man, there's a lot of crazy shit going on in the car community, car world right now. To be honest, this video is coming out probably the day after of the passing of Kyle from 1320 video. So it's a very, very unfortunate thing. That guy is not like a buddy of mine or nothing, but this guy is like a major contributor to automotive culture here in the United States, especially street racing and drag racing. And man, I may, to be honest, make an entire video kind of talking about that stuff. And I don't know, we'll see, you know what I'm saying? Like, we'll see, shawty, we'll see, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I hope you like into this video. You know, again, sorry to hear about the passing of, you know, Kyle from 1320. That guy, man, that's some major shit that happened, you know what I mean? So yeah, we out here doing car things all day, every day, you know what I'm saying? If you make it this far in the video, remember, like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the video, or to me, to you, to whatever, you know what I'm saying? Do whatever you can, shawty. So yeah, just remember, in life, over all things, is to stay sucker free.
This is his story. Let's do